What's up, everybody? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you a collective reading. I'm just pulling in energies from the universe, seeing what people are doing right now, what's going on with them. We are in the pre-shadow stages of Mercury retrograde. We have a couple of planets in Venus. We got about 3 planets in Venus. We got 3 planets in... I'm sorry. We got 3 planets in Pisces right now. Venus is one of them. Venus, Mercury, and Neptune. And then we got 3 planets in the 10th house, which is Capricorn. And that's Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter. Yeah, and then we got Uranus and Taurus. So, what else is going on? So, there's a lot of changes going on right now. If you're following the planetary alignments and the planetary shifts and what's going on with the collective, people are changing their views about things. They're reassessing their values, what's more important to them, what is important to them, their views based on how they were raised, based on, how they actually see the world and how they're in their part in it. So let's just see what messages come out for you guys here. This could be about love. It could be about finances. I'll give you the messages that I get. We get the Hermit in reverse. So a lot of people are... how do I want to say this? So with the Hermit in reverse, there are a lot of people who are lonely. They're isolated. They feel isolated, or they're isolating themselves from others. We're in the age of Aquarius right now, too, and we're in Aquarius season where people are starting to look at who they associate with, who they don't associate with, who they should be associating with. And so they're starting to withdraw themselves if they're finding themselves in environments or around people who don't have the same beliefs or values as them. And with Uranus and Taurus, that's talking about people, having changes to their beliefs and values and what they find important to them. So a lot of people are going through that right now, and they're isolating themselves from others. This could be also, just being lonely and looking to connect with like-minded individuals. A lot of people are black sheeps, in their environment where, they don't want to follow the status quo. They don't want to follow what everybody else is doing. A lot of people are going through this stage right now in their lives, where they're becoming enlightened. And, the enlightened period is not coming yet, but what's coming right now is people are realizing this is not for me. So now they're going into isolation to figure out, what's going on. This is for some, okay? Now, the challenge in that is Chariot energy. Moving on, this is another major arcana. So, with the Chariot energy here, the challenge is people understanding that everybody has different beliefs. Everybody has different viewpoints. Not everybody looks the same. Not everybody has the same beliefs. Not everybody likes the same color. But we all should be able to work together to get to the common goal. That's the challenge of people, going through, life, isolating themselves from others, feeling lonely. There's no need to be that way. You can communicate with people and connect on a even scale where everybody benefits. And this is what the challenge is for us as a collective, which has always been the challenge, right? So let's see what the universe is seeing in reference to what's going on with this. The universe sees healing. That's a beautiful thing. The universe sees people coming together. Here's the Aquarius energy. This is the age of Aquarius. Okay, we're in Aquarius season. Really interesting that this card came out. So the universe sees, things getting better. People are healing. There's renewed hope. There's a lot of clarity. People are seeing miracles. They're getting wish fulfillment. So this is a time of people actually getting what it is that they want in life and being able to be accepted for who they are, regardless to their religious backgrounds, their social backgrounds, their friends, whomever. We all got to be here together. Now, where the collective's head is at is 3 of coins. So right now there's 3 planets. It's interesting that the 3 are there. There's 3 planets in the house of Capricorn, which is all about your career, your career aspirations, your professional aspirations, your goals, how you feel about yourself, how you want people to see you. See how these two are looking at this person's work. They're looking at, so he's concerned about how people see his work. He's probably like, okay, these two are standing there behind me talking. What are they thinking? So this type of energy is going on because we have 3 planets in Capricorn right now. We got Jupiter, we got Pluto, and we got Saturn. All right, so that's interesting. So everybody's working on, figuring out, okay, well, what do I want to do as far as making money? Is this what I want to do? So maybe there's a lot of views and ideas changing about how people make money. Okay, this could be it. The outcome here is this is Uranus energy for me. Unexpected surprises. Okay, things you did not expect. It could be good, bad, indifferent. It's just a matter of how it affects you. All right. So there's going to be a lot of unexpected turns and trials and tribulations coming ahead. Going through this process here of, going within. Okay, and the challenge is understanding how to live with others and how to live by being truly who you are. Okay, but yet still be able to sit next to others who are totally different than you and work with others who are totally different than you. Okay, and so that comes with healing, but it's going to happen. The universe is saying, okay, well, you want a miracle? We can have a miracle. People can do it. It's worked before. And so this is the energies that we're in right now where the universe is showing us, yes, this can be done. Okay? But, everybody's focused on work. Okay? So a lot of unexpected things coming. All right. Overall energy here is the Justice card. Doing what's fair, being fair. That's what's important. Being fair, being balanced. Making so that it's a win-win situation for everybody involved. Okay? The just cause. Fairness. All right, so let's see what we're talking about here in reference to these collective energies. The Hermit in reverse. We have the Justice card in reverse, and we have the Page of Wands. So people are, they're looking at the justice system like this is not working. We need to change the justice system. We need a new way of dealing with prison systems, prison reforms, because when you get the Hermit in reverse, you're talking about isolation. So we're talking about different views and ideas in reference to, the prison system, how things work. With the Justice in reverse, it's not working. So that's one thing that needs to be reformed and that people are working on. All right. So other things that people are looking at here is, how people make money. And, the best way to make money and to grow your assets. People are trying to find out ways in reference to how that works and how that would benefit you. All right. People are looking at the mistakes that they made in reference to the things that they invested their time, effort, and energy to, and it didn't do anything but bring them a lot of stress and aggravation. And so, people are isolating themselves from these types of environments to figure out what's going on. For others, I have the Ace of Pentacles reverse, and the Ace of Wands reverse, and the Knight of Cups. So you have a lot of people out here who are looking at the relationships that they're in. A lot of people are going within and isolating themselves from the people that they were with. Okay, maybe they're seeing that their behavior, and their attitudes towards sex are not what should be appropriate or not appropriate. Okay, maybe what mainstream is pushing in reference to relationships and love, and what you see on a lot of these videos, where it's just girls in the video showing out. There's no real love in the videos, or relationship based music. Everything is about bitch and hoe, and for a lot of the mainstream music. And so, people are going within, and they're ending that ideology. They're ending that player ideology and that player mentality. Okay? Or some people, are feeling like this is what they want to do. They want to be free. They don't want to be in a serious relationship. They want to be open to connecting with whomever they want. So take this energy how it resonates. Now the challenge is being able to do this along with other people who may not be, have the same beliefs and ideas that you have, but they still want to, everybody needs a place to live. Everybody wants fresh food. Everybody wants clean drinking water. Don't matter what you look like or where you live. So we have the King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So for some of you, this is about relationships. Okay. You're isolating yourself from a relationship because you feel that you're not being treated fairly. You put in a lot of work and effort and time into this relationship, and you shouldn't have to compete with others. Is what I'm getting for some of you, and some of you are just coming to the conclusion that this person doesn't want anything serious with you. They just want to have fun. Okay, and the challenge is accepting that. Okay, so for some of you, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Pentacles is the one who may be stepping outside of the relationship. Where the Queen of Pentacles upright, she's the one who may be looking at this like, okay, well, there is a relationship. And he may be looking at it like, yeah, okay, when I want it to be. Type of energy is what I'm getting here. So you got people on two different pages here, okay? Two different energies, okay? And this is what I'm seeing for that. So for some of you, I have the Emperor in reverse, and I have the the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, this is a job situation where, your bosses or your company is corrupt, and you're not happy there. They're not paying you what you're worth. You don't really see the value in working for this person or continuing to work for this agency or this organization, and you're torn because, you need money. Or maybe just working for someone, period, is what I'm getting. You're torn because you do need money, but yet at the same time, you would rather make the money yourself. So you have to figure out the best way to do that. So, you're in a society where it's like everybody's supposed to work, but yet at the same time, you trying to do, what rests for you, and that doesn't include what everybody else is doing. So then we have the Knight of Wands reverse, and we have the Chariot. Okay, so for some people, they're taking their time making a decision as to how they want to move forward. The Knight of Wands in reverse is someone who is not quick. With the Knight of Wands, he's very quick. He gets there quick. He travels really quick. He's all about, oh, okay, let's go, real quick. In reverse, not so much. So, with that, next to the Chariot card here, is taking you some time to adjust, okay, and to accept, different ideas and thoughts about things. And different pursuits on things and how to go about getting what it is that you want. So some of you are looking at things that may not be what is called traditional, okay, as well, when we get this card here. Some of you are maybe considering working from home with the Chariot energy here, because that's the fourth house. The fourth house is all about domestic affairs. It's all about what goes on in your home. Okay, so maybe the challenge is starting a business from home for some of you. Now, the Star card here, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Temperance in reverse, and we have the Five of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Death card, and we have the Seven of Cups. So a lot of emotion here, all these cups. Temperance we have in reverse here. So for some of you, as far as healing, when the universe says that there's healing going on, or there's renewed hope, or there's miracles, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So in this situation, some of you are, you're accepting the fact that, things are not fair, and it's not going to be. Life is just not fair. You understand that, you accept that, you're respecting that, and so you're healing as a result. You're putting yourself in a position where you are going to make things as balanced as possible. Because you got look, she's balancing out water, okay, out of the cups, making things balanced here. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this is not balanced. This is not equal give and take. So you're accepting the fact that things are unbalanced, and that is what's helping you to heal and move on. For some of you, with the Temperance in reverse and the Five of Cups, you have a new outlook on things. Your emotions were not stable for a lot of you. With the Temperance in reverse, some of you were in a situation where a person left you for someone else, or was seeing someone else besides you, and the situation just, wasn't fair to you at all. this is telling me here that, you know, you realize that you have a new outlook on things with the Five of Cups in reverse, and so that's why you're healing. And this is like a new outlook, new faith. Okay. Now, for some of you, I have the Death card here and the Seven of Cups. So some of you went through a transition. You ended the situation here, and now you're looking at your new options. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles here. This is where your head is at. So a lot of you are focused on work or taking, focusing your energy on making money and how you can make money and different ways you can make money. So, or how you can get money. Okay, so for some of you, I have the the King of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, this was a third-party situation. Yeah, the person was cheating. The person you were with was cheating, or you were cheating. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, so that's what's on your mind here. Some of you want a third-party situation. You want to continue to be able to see who you want to see. Okay, and you want to be able to have sex with who you want to have sex with. That's just how you feel. All right, so that's what's on your mind. For others of you, I have the Ten of Swords reverse and the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, you are with the Ten of Swords energy in reverse here. This is you recovering, you know, forgiving someone for what they did to you. You may not be speaking to them, you know, but you're trying to forgive them for a third-party situation that they had you in. You're over it pretty much, and you're not speaking to this person. For others of you, I have the King of Cups reversed, and I have the Eight of Wands reversed. So for some of you, you realize that you were dealing with someone who maybe they were a bit manipulative, okay, and you're not communicating with them anymore. Or maybe you just don't have any more love to give, and you're not reaching out to them. You guys are not talking. So I'm showing there's a lot of people isolated from a situation, or isolating people from a situation. So a lot of people are breaking up their situationships or relationships. Now the outcome is the Fool in reverse. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So some people are just not seeing any options as far as what they want. You know, so they're just having fun. They don't want to be in a particular relationship with anyone. They don't want to settle down. So they're just having fun. Like whatever they walk into is like, oh, okay, hey, what's going on? What's your name? Type of thing. And that's the way that they want it. You know, again, this is this energy here showing up again in the reading, or throughout the reading. Okay, for others of you, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Hermit in reverse, again in the reading, showing up. So some of you are isolating yourselves. You know, you realize that things are not working out. So some of you are just deciding to shake it up and just not work on this anymore. And you disappeared on a person. So this is like someone ghosting. So some of you have done that. And then we have the Six of Cups reversed, and we have the World card. So some of you, you know, you realize that this was, you know, it was fun while it lasted type of thing, you know. And this, for some of you, this is someone you were dealing with since you were young. For others of you, this is someone you have children with, but the love relationship is no longer there. You know, you're going to always have love for this person because you guys have children together, or because you've known each other for so long. But it's time for something new, and it's time for things to come to the end with the World card here. All right, so that's what I am getting, guys. And so, yeah, as far as justice is concerned, perhaps some of you are divorcing. Perhaps some of you are just doing what you feel is fair and just for you. Okay? That was interesting. So let's see what messages we got. All right. I do want to shout out to Kanisha. Kanisha, I tried to send an email to you to thank you for these cards. Kanisha got me the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And I tried to reply back via email, but it told me that it was something wrong with the email address. So, you know, I double checked it, but I still couldn't send it. So I just want to shout you out and say thank you. Hopefully you'll check out this video. Shout out to Kanisha and to all those who participate and continue to support the channel in whatever way you do. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Thank you. So we have a leg up. Number 34. Let's see what that means. All right. So in reference to love, a leg up, it says relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask, and it is given. So for some of you, you're going into isolation in reference to a relationship, and it's because you're not getting what you want. But for some of you, you're not getting what you want because you're not asking for what you want. Madonna had this really infamous quote that really stuck with me. It said, people don't get what they want because they don't ask for what they want. Like, you have to let people know what it is that you want. Closed mouths don't get fed, okay? That's just the way that it is. So, again, in the 7, 3 and 4 is 7, and then the 7 major arcana is the Chariot card. So you may not always get what you want, but you should speak up. And you may have to negotiate. You may have to, figure things out. But you should always say what it is that you want. You should never be to a point where you just have to leave because a person is not giving you what you want. You should let them know what you want. Give them time to, adjust to it. And if they don't, then you make the decision that's fair and just for you. Right? Let's see what else we got. All right, so for some of you, you need to speak up. You need to open your mouth about what you want and what you don't want, because you never know. You may get a miracle. You may get your wish. All right, so for others, we have adjacent possibilities. I did this reading earlier, and I had some recording issues. It cut out on me short, but this card came out. So with this card here, with adjacent possibilities, for some of you, if this is in reference to a relationship, the universe may be telling you that, you need to close this door on this, okay, with the World card, because your options can be any of these doors, but you won't know that until you close this door, okay? You have to close one door in order to get to the other. And so this is what the adjacent possibilities card is. So this may not be the door for you where your partner is, but they may be in the very next door, but you have to close this out. So for some of you, this is about closure, going into isolation to determine that, okay, this is not what I want. I do love you. I've known you forever, or we have children together and I'll always care about you. But as far as a relationship, an intimate relationship, this is not for me. Okay, and I have to do what's fair because we have children involved, so I'm doing what's fair for everybody. And that's for me to maintain balance, right? And to maintain control and to end this situation. Okay, all these major arcanas came right up in a row. All right, this is the message. All right, so for others of you, let's see what other messages we have. All right. So we have White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic, number 66. That's a master number. I don't break down master numbers from what I'm understood. You don't do that. So we'll leave it at 66. So if you want to look at master number 66 or angel number 66 and see if this resonates with you, especially if this reading does, then that may have some significance as well. So let's see what White Raven Spirit is saying. It's saying trust in the magic. And this is for the... Where's my book? Where is my book? It's right in my face. Okay. Number 66. Okay, so white raven spirit. So it says, nothing in the universe is random, for the intricate web of co-creation weaves together all events and has done so since the beginning of time. Coincidences have meaning, and white raven spirit appears to remind you to pay attention to these synchronicities so that you might recognize patterns. Even the winds dance in the pattern, participating in the magic of spirit's plan for all. Align with the highest good and intentions, and you will come to see that the white raven is guiding you, an ally to you and a messenger from spirit. Align with the light, and you will start to recognize that all is working together harmoniously in ways the eyes can't always see and the mind can't always comprehend. The universe is conspiring on your behalf right now, drawing you to the light and bringing you the magic and miracles that are your birthright. Now is the time to trust in the magic of the world that is everywhere and it's in all things. Pay attention to how things come together as if by magic, and you will see the hand of Great Spirit arranging things in your favor. This is a beautiful, beautiful message. So Spirit is telling you, for some of you, you need to pay attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Definitely take a look at this master number. Google master number 66 or look at angel number 66. Look at it both ways and see if that message in reference to the number 66 resonates. But you need to pay attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention to your surroundings. There could be things that are happening in a certain way for you. So maybe you were talking about, synchronicity could be, I was talking to my friend about, I was thinking to myself about applying to grad school in the fall, right? Say this is what you're thinking. And then you're looking at different schools, and there was 2 or 3 in particular that you had an interest in after you did your research. So you run into a friend 3 or 4 days later, and, your friend is telling you that they're thinking about going back, for a master's and in that same, area or concentration. That's synchronicity, something like that. And they're telling you, yeah, well, such and such is registering classes right now for that, for that particular major. Maybe you should check it out. And then you find out that the school near you, for whatever reason you didn't know, maybe you find out that they have that program as well, which is going to be less expensive for you because it's in state, something like that, right? So those are types of synchronicities you want to look out for. So things that are reminding you of something that you thought about, or and it's telling you to do something about it. What other messages do we have? Let's see. So for those of you, some of you are some of you getting back together with this person? Let me see. Well, I know some of you definitely want to be single, that's for sure. So you have forgiveness. So it says forgive yourself or another, and it'll help you move forward. So yeah, in order for you to let go of the situation, for some of you, you really need to let it go. You have to forgive yourself, and you have to forgive the other person. Now, you're not forgiving the other person because, you're over what they did to you. You could never be over it. But you do need to forgive them so that you can heal, because you holding that negative energy in you is not hurting them, it's hurting you. So this is why you have to forgive them, and then you have to forgive yourself. You made a mistake. Okay? In retrospect, you can look back and realize that you may have made some mistakes, some things that you knew you shouldn't have done or you should have paid attention to, you didn't, and you're wiser for it now. So forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. We all deal with someone we shouldn't have dealt with. Here and now, it says your true love is already a part of your life. So for some of you, this is about that leg up, asking for what you want. The person that you are supposed to be with is already here with you, but because you're not speaking up about what you want and what you demand and need in a relationship, you're letting this person do whatever they want instead of you speaking up and asking for what you want. For some of you, does this person want to be with you? I'm not seeing for some of you that this person may want to be with you exclusively. Now, they may want to, hang out with you and others, but I don't see any indication here that there's someone interested in a serious relationship. So I'm sorry to have to tell you that, but that's what I'm getting here. All right. But perhaps this is just not the time for you guys right now. This could be the person, or it could be somebody that you're least expecting. When I was talking about with that adjacent possibility, maybe it's not that person, but maybe it's somebody else, Okay? So keep that in mind. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Some of you, this is what the synchronicities are about too. The opposite of a synchronicity is a red flag. All right, the things that are happening that are giving you a warning about something, they're trying to tell you something. Okay, and if it resonates with you and it sticks with you, then you need to stop and think about why. Okay, is it a synchronicity or is it a red flag? Okay, but people communicate to you all the time. Okay, all the time, and this person communicates to you all the time. So you just need to figure out what it is for you. Okay, so this is what's going on with the collective right now. People are, just focused on coming out of situations that they're not happy in, being true to themselves in reference to not wanting relationships or not wanting to be in a relationship. People being lied to about being in a relationship. So Mercury retrograde is here, so hopefully this will help you guys to clear up some of this energy, and that, at the end of April or at the end of May, I'm sorry, the beginning of April, when retrograde is over, people will have a clearer understanding of what it is, and as far as how they're going to move forward. Are you going to move forward with this person? Are you going to be with someone new? Are you going to be able to just get past this person even if there isn't something new? All right, so I hope this resonated. Let me know. I love you guys much, and feel free to leave a comment about it resonating if it did. If you don't want to, that's fine. But if it resonated in any way, shape, or form, please support the channel by clicking the like button so that other people can get this message as well. All right, guys, peace out. Take care.